Child doesn't listen, ignores you. This is really irritating. Some children can do it as a power, a means of misusing power. They can do it just to annoy you. And one thing you need to be really careful about is whether the child is on your channel or not. You could stand behind a child who's watching television. You could say, Scott, 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 Scott. And then you get really angry and you go up and start shake Scott's head off his shoulder. And he's going, what? Because he was watching television or he was playing a game. Children are very focused on what they do. They're incredibly focused. They're not watching television. They're in the television. They're completely immersed in what they're doing. So it's essential that you determine that the child's on your channel before you get really angry and accuse them of not listening. A couple things you can do. 1, 2, 3, look at me. Sometimes just changing your voice to a whisper changes the frequency and the child will look at you. It might be necessary to walk up and touch a child. So if a child's got their back to you and they're watching television, it might be more appropriate to go up and touch the child so the child looks at you. Now you can communicate your message. Be sure that you give simple instructions in this age zone. Don't give them 4 things to do, give them 2. And be very clear about what you want them to do and by when you want them to do it. But short, simple instructions are important. When a child is 4 or 5 years old and you think they're ignoring you on purpose, which they can do, technically what you can do is have the child come to you. So you say, Scott, come here, please. And Scott dutifully gets up and comes over and you say, okay, this is my message to you. This is what I want you to do. I want you to pick up your toys and put them in the box, and then I want you to put on your shoes. Okay, what did I just say? I heard you. There's a long way and a short way to do this. Okay? What did I just say? You want me to pick up my toys and put them in the box and then put on my shoes. Okay, great. High five. Now, go and do it. If a child is constantly ignoring you, you invite them to come and repeat what you say. They will stop the behavior because it costs too much to keep it going. Sometimes children ignore you just to see how much power they have. Sometimes they're not on your channel. Be sure you determine which is which. And work with a child on listening to what you have to say.